So this is how it comes to us. Processing is really quite simple. It's simply cutting between the cartilages. And as you'll notice, there's a dramatic difference in size as it tapers down to the tip. So the sections will be exactly the same size lengthwise, but they're going to get larger and larger, you can see diameter-wise. And I'm able to, once I realize the size of the first one or two cuts, they're uniform all the way down, so they'll continue straight down. So it's easy enough to find where we should be cutting. Then at the end, there'll be some fat involved. We'll take that off. I won't take it all off because it's flavor, but we'll take the excess off. So this is what you'll see in the package. We fabricate the entire tail, and so there'll be the small ones at the tip, there'll be larger ones. What we do here to make it easier to manage, easier to work with, we'll split these larger ones before I cut it. We'll partially cut them on the saw, and so you won't have these real big ones. They'll be more the size of this, which just makes it a little easier in terms of browning and braising. So as we did on this tail, we cut the entire tail, and obviously you can see there's a dramatic difference in the sizes of the pieces, which makes it a little bit more difficult when you're braising and browning it and the cooking time. So we've got a little trick here. What we do, instead of cutting them whole like that, we'll cut them up to a point, and then we'll use our bandsaw to split these larger ones. So I'll show you what the difference that makes. Instead of having these really large ones, we've split them, and so we made the smaller size. So what you have now is a much more uniform group of sizes as opposed to the really large ones here. It just doesn't seem like much, except when you go to cook it and braise it, you're going to love it because you're working with more uniform size pieces. And it won't affect the cooking whatsoever. Everything will go exactly as it was cut this way. This is just a more helpful way for you at home.